tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. I see it as more a case of wisely avoiding a potential threat. My mind is set.
What are you doing up here anyway? Counting spider webs? Come on, get off!
Bloody racket!
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelps start singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, maybe we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Oh, I thought you was my replacement. But no. I bet Merg has drunk herself stupid. You outsiders never have to guard the boring posts.
They're just having...
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelps start singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, maybe we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Oh, smell that meat sizzling. Can't tell if it's the branding or the party. Making me bloody hungry either way. Oh, go on. If you've business in here, Best not to keep a true soul waiting. Oh, go.
Bloody racket.
It's good you ain't causing trouble. Boss means business now he's got the Absolute in his ear. Before the Absolute, I'd have got your kind without thinking twice. Funny, innit?
Oi,
Before the Absolute,
a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
I love surprises.
Oh, come on now. Just a minute there.
So much.
How do we get closer to her?
Do what us true souls command. Spill the blood of non-believers. Your flesh is marked. The Absolute is upon ya. But you're not ready to become true souls yet. Absolute's looking out for me now.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. I ain't never felt so strong. Ain't polite to stare, Wormwalt. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Ain't just a mark on the flesh, it's magic. Only them what follows the Absolute can see it. Lets us know you're on our side. That way, nobody will mess with ya.
Faith is obedience. Follow my
Snoke.
teaching.
How you doing? How you?
And you.
Have you here to get branded too? Priestess reckons we should get marked up before the next raid. Make sure whoever we're sticking it to knows we're doing it for the Absolute. Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. You still here? Still loitering? Look at this! Priestess gut burned me good. How strong.
Look at this. That's God's mark.
You still here?
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! When you want to mark?
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute? How you do?
Leave me alone. I ain't got time for chatter.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Half right, sharp eyes. Azen is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you? You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. All I need to. There's an awful lot of folk flowing that way. And coin is sure to follow. Might have to find my faith and see this Absolute for myself, eh? Still some deals to be done here, though. You want to trade or what? Pleasure.
What a charmer.
Defender of the people.
That the jingle of coin? And already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. Pleasure.
An efficient path.
Need something? Pleasure.
The pride of the gate.
Wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bones all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Nothing for you in there, mate.
come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave. Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of gawpers.
Assume nothing.
Blade at the ready.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple. You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. Oi, come here. I ain't waiting. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me. Don't want a crowd of gawpers.
Action, not reaction.
as ever.
Ready to clear your head? Smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, sifting, and then the vision
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important. No, it's messy. Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. It involves you putting your trust. You won't regret this. Being a true soul. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. I guess we're doing this the hard way, then. Sweet dreams. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. You'll pay for talking back. Can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive for what comes next. Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore? You ain't gonna lay a finger on me. You're finished. And I don't have to do nothing but wait. That thing inside your head is gonna eat your brain from the inside out. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles. You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one. Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. You slip free of the chains.
Free. For now.
Just a peek.
You broke free? You die!
It's Ali.
That won't work.
Come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Don't want to...
Blacket's will be done.
Where am I needed?
Ready to clear your head? Whatever the absolute smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, sifting, and then the
Hounds! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any No, it's messy. Don't you worry. I've got it. You won't regret being a true so drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. I guess we... Sweet. Wakey, wakey. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. Your can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive. Stop. Do you even know who you are anymore? You ain't, and I don't. And eventually your skull will split and you might have put up a fight in another life. Not like, but yeah, you're gonna be.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points. You slip free of